And we're back. Okay, hopefully the audio is fixed this time. Okay. Okay, if you hear old man noises from Whacker, then yeah, it's working just fine. Cool.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Never seem the same if your teeth ain't your own.
Hello?
Oh, Storm, you keep saying that, and I just keep thinking you're like a serial killer or something.
It's my mic check 1, 2 sort of thing.
That's a hell of a way to mic check, I suppose. And now it's just... Okay, now we're good. Cool.
Hello?
Alright, now that shit's out of the way, I'm just gonna be over here banging my fucking head against the wall as we try to draw shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Streaming.
Yes, absolute professional. How's that professional meme go? It's just like...
Professional
Oh,
just
wait,
means
no.
you're being paid for it.
It's more
I had a little bit of a panic moment just now because what's streaming to me and Whacker in Discord and what's streaming to Twitch are thankfully different. I saw something.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Like the
That's
title of your
horrific.
music, for example.
I'm gonna draw us as professionals.
Wunderbar.
What's so funny?
Yes, babe.
What, this is me, an IT professional.
Yes.
Actually, no, it's funny.
Lotogrimos has a request.
Oh, does he? What does he wish for me to draw?
If you're still doing PFPS...
Profile
for the next part.
pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, profile pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, I do a few.
Let's also confirm with the live studio audience that there is no music coming through.
Yeah, I don't want this. Yeah, 'cause it turns
Confirmed
out
we have no
Discord-
music.
Yeah, perfect. Because I'm listening to music right now, and as much as I would like to share my music with the audience, Discord does not like when I do that. Case in point, our last 2 streams got nuked by Discord for it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm adjusting my volume because I'm hitting you guys all pretty hard with my volume.
Fine. I'm over here. I'm like an orangutan with an artist spray on, just slapping a keyboard.
You know what we should do someday, Storm?
Thus.
We should do like a reverse stream where Kwispy does like computer related shit and I do art.
I would have a fucking aneurysm. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you ask me to troubleshoot anything to do with computers, one of 2 things is going to happen. 1, that computer is going to be out a window, or 2, I'm going to have incense lit and I'm going to be the fucking Adeptus Mechanicus, just trying to see if maybe I can appease the machine spirit in the device. Because there's no in-between with those 2 points.
Apparently, Maze thinks that me being present means there is music playing through the stream. Yay!
Aww. Do I have to pay you royalties?
Yes.
Fuck. You fucking
Okay,
Maze.
I'm a horse. You can pay me in carrots.
You have an idea how many carrots I'm gonna need?
How many carrots would you have paid Elvis?
What did is Elvis the one that died?
Because you're a fat horse, man.
So mean.
Oh, see, I was gonna make like a Catherine the Great joke where it's like, did Storm get like sat on to death by a horse and some kind of bizarre fetish thing? But
Yeah, no.
Probably not. Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this wonderful art stream. This, just as a gentle reminder, this is a sub 4 int stream today.
yeah, and yeah, we're professional.
Why couldn't we have been born intelligent instead of so damn sexy?
Come on.
I know it's a curse. All right. So now that I got that brain shit fart out of the way, what shall we do next?
Huzzah!
I could draw more Furbies, but I'm sure Whacker would.
No.
That's alright.
Draw me. Draw me.
I did draw you before. You want me to draw you again?
Wait, you drew me before?
Yeah, I remember the one stream I did. Do I have to pull that up? Oh man, I don't.
Oh, you're talking about back in like Ab's days.
Yes.
Well,
I'll draw the both of you right now. Hold on.
Wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this shit.
I know exactly what you two look like.
Kwispy!
What? It's Stormsong.
In the hell?
Just listen, Whacker. You got to trust the process, all right? There's a method to the madness. It's like it's one of the things you'll learn when it comes to art is you have to trust the process. You got to take your time with things. You got to practice. You just got to keep working at it because you can't get good overnight. It takes time to develop these skills.
The skills that pay the bill.
They kind of help pay for stuff, but I don't make a living off of my. Like, I don't do it full time, I should say.
Already, this depiction of Whacker is very haunted.
What do you mean? This is you.
Yeah. As the horror dawns.
You've made me a sad.
This
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna do Whacker next. It'll make you feel better.
Storm, I feel like both you and I should do art, and we should make Kwispy do computer shit.
Oh my god. Should we do it on the same stream together? Because it's gonna be you guys yelling about Storm can draw. Storm can draw.
Yeah.
No, he
Look,
can't.
eat
I
a
mean,
dick.
actually, wait, shit. Yeah, he can. Fuck.
Okay, don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe you two have to do like computer stuff because you're both kind of nincompoops when it comes to that. And I
Yeah,
have
we
to do
gotta-
art.
We got to I don't know what's like from chat. I'm sure we got someone in chat that, or maybe we're just that like inept at technology that the people who understand it just don't watch our stream. What's like the most complicated thing that we could probably do on stream in terms of a computer? If we're
Whacker
gonna do
has
that.
to do art. You have to be rebuilding a computer, and I have to attempt
my
to
God.
solve a complicated math equation provided us by Mad Duck.
Okay, let me stop you right there. If you get a math equation from Mad Ducks, it's going to be like the answer is going to be drink your Ovaltine or something like that.
This is true.
Yeah.
Am I in a sweater vest?
Yes. All right. Now it's time for Whacker.
No.
Big old Squidward nose. This is like some fucking smiling friend shit that I have in my brain right now.
Also, you seem to forget that I have quite a bit more hair than that.
I know it's biblically accurate. Storm
Yeah,
Song.
shut up and trust the process, Storm.
For those in the audience that haven't seen me, I'm one of those guys that has hair down.
Oh,
to
you have like
my waist.
fabulous hair.
Storm
Not
is
quite that
straight out of the hair metal era
Yes.
of the
Yes.
80s.
Once I get back into shape, I'm going to start dressing like I used to, which included like full, motorcyclist style bandana, leather vest, gloves, everything. I used to do the full, like, motorcycle thing. Even though I don't drive a motorcycle, they scare me.
I used to be a cycler like you, and then I took a chain to the knee. I don't know.
and then I took
Kwispy.
and then I took
What?
15 years of desk job to the gut.
Oh, that's a fate worse than death right there.
There you go.
If I had to do desk work all day, well, I mean, I've done office work. I don't want to make it sound like I haven't. I just definitely am not a person that's good at doing office work.
Yeah, awful.
And I mean, it wasn't all just desk work. I mean, it's just like none of it was labor intensive, and I was still eating like I was playing football and doing wrestling.
Ah,
But God be good, I seem to be losing weight again.
hey, there you go. It's the small things. All right,
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely have made Whacker's head way too big, so we're gonna have to shrink that down so it's more.
That boy's got a huge head.
He's gonna cry himself to sleep on his huge pillow.
You also kind of look like Bert from Sesame Street, or like his weird ass cousin. Let's see. Yeah, you get it. I can see Whacker wearing a turtleneck. Yeah.
God, if I'm going to be a hipster, make sure you draw me drinking an IPA.
Indeed.
Funny you mentioned that, Whacker, because I'm drinking one right now. I know how much you like to refer to me as a hipster.
You are a
See you
hipster.
tomorrow, Aloe.
Yeah, me over here in my flannel.
Later. Oh, Aloe is leaving. Aloe,
Oh, bye, Aloe.
you have a good one.
Hello,
Everybody say
wishes,
bye
hello,
to
wishes,
Aloe.
hello, wishes, Primos. And then Mace Hughes is in chat.
Hello.
I'm just a Falkenstein, nobody loves me.
He's just a German from the poor Germany.
Spare him his life from this monstrosity.
Burger, 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 burger.
Music
Here you
go,
go.
music
Here you
go.
go. Will you let him draw?
does it they say?
No,
This-
we will not let you draw.
Let him draw!
We will not let you draw.
Let him draw!
And stream gets canceled because of accuracy of singing.
I wouldn't be the first time. Oh no, who's DMing me in the middle of stream right now? Oh no, it's multiple messages. Oh god. Please tell me. Okay, thank God. I was concerned it was Spar at first, and I was about to.
It
be
was
very
just
disturbed.
the general quackery.
Yeah, they do that. Oh. I made the lines too thick for his arm and part of his neck. There we go. Aren't they a pair?
It's like our... Oh gosh, what was he showing me the other day? Okay, so from like back in the actual MTV era, when MTV was still MTV as people think of it, there was apparently a cartoon show made without Bill Cosby's permission called The House of Cosbys.
Oh.
And,
Oh!
and it's a guy living
No
with...
arm.
That didn't age well.
Well, in hindsight, yes, but let's just, go back to 1990 when we're innocent of all that shit.
Ah, yes.
And this is just reminding me of the guy's animation style, because it's very, like, proto-Comedy Central cartoons.
Yeah, I can see that. Man, I mean, I got like... See, I was born in 92, so I wasn't that... I was fairly young, but I still do remember seeing, like Ren and Stimpy on TV.
Yeah.
And, old school Nickelodeon and things. And then, Adult Swim. I remember when that first started, and you had, Aqua Teen Hunger Force and things, which Aqua Teen is my shit, so...
Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters.
Yeah.
Don't talk, watch.
My favorite Aqua Teen episode is the one with the turbo toilet.
Oh god, yeah, that kills
Carl
Carl.
gets sucked into, and they have to, like, build him a new body. They just make one out of eyeballs at one point.
Why do my knees feel like they're tearing up?
Yes. Oh, wait. Okay. Yes, this is
So I'm a fucking hipster wearing a turtleneck.
Actually, you kind of look like
basically like the clown father.
You look like Whacker if Grover played, or not Grover, Jesus. Bert played Steve Jobs in like a movie or something.
Whacker looks like a character from Office Space, and I look like a villain from a YA novel.
Yeah, you're like a villain from a Charles Dickens novel. It's just like, oh.
So I hate this even worse because I hate Apple.
Oh, perfect. Hold on. I wasn't going to color these, but I feel like I need to now. Because it's funnier that way.
Kwispy.
Well, this is great coming from yesterday, because yesterday I was in like a bit of a creative rut where I just...
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is high art we're doing here, man.
Oh, it's high art, all right.
This is...
Also, Pistol is in chat.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, we are the highest quality motherfuckers in the room right now.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Let me check. I've been busy all morning. Give me a second, Rimward.
No, you're not allowed to be organized in this fucking stream.
Yeah, this is the Kwispy stream.
Yeah, we don't do organization here.
We don't do fucking organization or, you know.
We just...
Although, that is a good point. I am going to post in the streaming channel about the whole Discord as a audio source being weird on OBS.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to remind people of, so they don't run into the same problem. Why is this?
Also, Rimward, let it be known that I do in fact appreciate that video, and that feels like something that Big Mike would send me.
Oh no.
Also, what was the thing he sent me the one time that had me fucking dying? I'd have to go through my messages, I think, but...
Mike sends lots of very horrible things.
It kind of, in this case, fits to when somebody decides to make the meme musical.
Oh.
Here, I sent it to both of you.
Oh boy, what is this? That is... Okay, that's gonna be a watch later, because this... Already I'm just like, oh man.
Also, Pistol, I am done with the first draft of the song, but it's without instrumentation, so I'm instrumenting it right now, so I will be able to show you that later.
Alright, now is this gonna... Okay, cool. I had to make sure my lines were connected, otherwise magic wand tool no work, right? Oh, wait. So I don't do it, I'm going to make sure... If you're drawing layers, make sure to lock the layers that you aren't working on, because otherwise you will do what every single artist does, where you will do shit on the wrong layer for an hour. And if you know anybody that says, oh, I don't do that, and they're an artist, they're lying.
Yes. Also, let it be known, there is the equivalent of doing this in music as well, where you can accidentally bake one track into another if you're not careful.
That does remind me a bit of some music factoids that I know, or trivia, I guess you could. I don't know what you want to call it, but when the Stooges, I guess the Stooges were a proto-punk band essentially in the 70s. That's where Iggy Pop got his start, basically. But when they recorded their one album, Raw Power, you'll find that there's two different edits for it out there. One David Bowie did and one that Iggy Pop did. And the thing is, the reason why there's two different edits is because when Iggy Pop did it, he put everything on 3 tracks. And that's essentially the same as putting 3 things on 3 different layers.
Yep.
So the problem with that is, if you have, more than 3 instruments when you're playing music, something's going to get washed out with the other stuff.
Isn't Iggy Pop the guy who always would take his pants off and run around with his balls out on stage?
I mean, he's probably one of those. That also sounds like Jim Morrison, if I'm honest.
I will be right back.
But it definitely also sounds like Iggy Pop, so because he did a lot of crazy shit back in the day. Old school punk, man. There's some crazy shit in that. I mean, I'm saying that not having lived it, of course, but just the stories you hear about stuff.
This is absolutely magnificent, Kwispy.
Thank you. Thank you. It certainly makes me happy just seeing it.
Yeah, man. At least it makes someone happy. Oh, poor Kwispy.
I don't know if you've seen the video, pufferfish gagging on a carrot, but when I look at Storm, that is all I hear in my head is the sound that pufferfish makes.
Mike sent me a music video of the pufferfish doing the carrot thing to an Earth, Wind, and Fire song.
Oh hell yeah, that definitely sounds like something Mike would send you.
Yeah, man.
And I want to see that shit because that sounds wonderful. It's like one of those things I could put on and then in another room my wife will hear it and slowly creep over just to stare at me because I'm playing something weird. And then I just smile at her because we're both weird. It's crazy to think that I've been married for a month now.
I mean, it's crazier to think that there's a woman out there who will actually put up with you.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty surprising to me, too.
Although, given everything you have said about the both of you, she is just equally as much as a instigator and a purveyor of
100%.
trouble.
I return.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like, she's the one that originally started me on down the Furby path. She was my dealer. It's like first hits free, and then next thing you know, we have Gustavo, our lovely peep Furby.
Storm, did you know that they named the fucking Furbies?
I'm surprised you didn't assume that we named the Furby.
What?
I mean, I didn't know, but I'm not surprised.
Surprised is probably the wrong term. I guess maybe shocked. I don't know what the right term is. It's not. I don't know.
I think that there's nothing wrong with naming your child whatever you feel like you want to name it.
The only thing wrong with this picture is that Whacker and I proportionally should kind of look like a binary star system.
Into this with you, young man.
Now, which one is the brown dwarf? The one that shits themselves first?
It's more like we're kind of the same size.
Arm.
I'm a little broader shouldered and a little heavier, but not,
but
not like that. Not that level of heavier.
That's one way of saying it, there, pal.
What I'm saying is that Whacker doesn't look like Steve fucking Jobs.
Listen.
The purposes of art...
This is my artistic vision.
Yes.
This is my artistic vision.
Yes. This is his autistic vision.
Also that. I'm not going to say that, I'm into art because I'm autistic, but it certainly helps.
Yeah, man.
Yes. What a lovely pair we have here.
Helps is definitely the right way to phrase it, Kwispy.
Oh, it's something. Alright. I had a train of thought of something to draw before I started this, and now we've just gone down a rabbit hole, and we're in a shit post of a fucking stream again.
Man. Are you implying that I am to blame for this, Kwispy?
Oh, God, no.
May says you look like human Squidward.
Human Squidward. Well, that's a scary thought, considering Squidward doesn't wear pants.
Ooh, I'm not wearing pants right now.
I didn't need to hear that.
Yeah, you did.
I'll take shit I didn't need to hear for 500, Alex.
You forget, Kwispy. He is allowed to live that bachelor loca.
That is true. He is a bachelor.
Although Kwispy did say, "Oh, I'm not going to turn on my camera because I'm not wearing a shirt right now." I was like, "Oh, God."
Listen.
Nobody wants to see that, man.
You shut your face.
That fucking, that heroin chick look that you nailed.
Heroin chic. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, man. Fucking skinny ass, you and no talk. Fucking, because nobody feeds either of you.
I've had my screen on in chat before. You'd see my
know what you look like.
Kramer ass hair.
Yeah. What in the fuck is this, Kwispy?
Oh, just little something to get the palette going.
Kwispy?
What? It's a UFO.
Yeah.
It's on fire.
No, it's not.
I insist that it's a pineapple on fire in a saucer.
Kwispy!
Dun 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 dun.
Kwispy!
Dun 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 dun
God damn it. Every fucking stream.
Listen.
We go here.
Is this the time to mention that I'm actually putting together like a collection of cursed Furby drawings I've done so I can make and sell prints of them? Listen, Whacker, if you build it, they will come. I think that Field of Dreams movie would have been a lot different if he was like trying to just like invent the Furby.
I mean, talking about open dreams, I mean, I guess we could title this stream like shitting all over them,
Audience, I want you all to join me in writing out the lyrics to Mars Bringer of War in the chat.
Oh, jeez. I don't even know what that is.
Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're Furbies. Furbies of the world.
No, Mars Bringer of War is a song that gets referenced in, like, every fourth sci-fi movie.
Is that the I like how you said the lyrics, but it's so true, though.
There's the scene in Venture Brothers where the two henchmen start singing.
That's literally the exact scene I was thinking of when I realized what song you were talking about, because that's.
And then, like in Star Trek VI, it plays during the fight with the Klingons.
Oh, that's even funnier.
It's referenced heavily in Gladiator. It's not used directly, but you can tell that it's definitely part of the basis of like how the soundtrack was written.
There's definitely one intern that's like, I'm going to put this in the movie, and they're like, you're not going to put this in the movie, and he's like, well, I'm going to think about it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, he does. Like right now, he's compelling me to draw Furbies.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here.
Cut to me at my exorcism because I've been drawing Furbies for 3 days straight.
Kwispy, if we tried to exorcise you, you would just cease to exist.
I don't know, man. I could have some fun with it. I'd have to like practice crab walking so I could do what she did in the movie, but
This is a stoned Furby, is what this is.
he does look like he's pretty high right now.
They all do.
I didn't intend for him to look quite as baked as he is, but we're here now.
I mean, this boy's an astronaut right now, man.
This is Major Quisp to ground control.
That's exactly what he would sound like too.
Storm, you are
Yeah,
ordered
they made the way.
and desist.
And the papers want to know who sent you where. I could keep going with it, but I'm afraid it's going to get real offensive to somebody. Oh, God. Being a young boy with a horrible filter certainly got me into a lot of trouble with things. Yes, outer space. We spacemens now.
Look, I feel like this would be a good mod for XCOM, so you replace the Cyberx with this thing.
I would love it if there was a mod in XCOM where you had to shoot a giant Furby in a UFO. That would be an amazing mod.
Apparently, I need to make a Major Tom Furby version to torment Whacker.
Oh, God. Please, I want to help with that.
You do the art, I do the music, we'll figure it out.
Perfect.
No!
Alright, so every one of you out there has a microphone for Discord, I assume, and can easily get a hold of the freeware software known as Audacity. So you are going to all record your own version of Major Tom to ground control, but make it about Furbies, just whatever you can think of, and you're going to send it to Whacker.
No, we're not.
I've got a better idea. Everyone, sing this. Record yourself singing it. You know, in whatever key you feel like. It doesn't have to be on key. And we'll send them to Storm, and he can compile them, overlay them, so it's everyone singing at once in an orchestra, and then he can send that to Whacker.
Desert Hell 97 refuses.
Oh, come on.
See, Wookiee's got my back here, man.
You know what? I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna draw some BattleTech. That's what I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw my favorite.
Wookiee
favorite
has my
mech.
back.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I gotta think for a sec. Okay. I'm drawing my favorite mech in BattleTech right now. Can you see which one it is yet?
Me?
Well, I can already identify 4 possibilities. Okay, you've narrowed it down to 3.
I'm surprised it's that many. Hold on.
I mean, this is clearly an imp, so we'll just...
It could be an Atlas, but it could also be an
No, it's an
Enforcer
imp.
or a Victor.
You're close. It's actually a Dabless.
Is it a dabbing Atlas?
No. I would never, Storm, I would never think to draw something like that on a stream in front of all these wonderful people.
In front of my stream?
Never talk to me or my Whacker again.
Don't talk to me or my stream ever again. But yeah, it's definitely not a dabbing Atlas. I don't know whatever gave you that idea. Hold on. What? I gotta think about what your hands are like when you dab.
I think it's supposed to be like more up over your face, like you're supposed to be like leaning down into it.
Oh yeah, fucking right.
He looks more like a fucking
Fuck it, we ball.
He's doing like a Power Ranger pose. Is what he's doing, Kwispy.
His name is Raccoon. It rhymes with doom, and you'll be hurting.
Actually, when you think about it, like a BattleTech show in the style of Power Rangers would be pretty awesome.
They did
Just
something like that. It's called Robot Jocks.
Shut up. Let me have my vision. You're right, but let me have my vision, damn it.
Has now been sanctified. Cookie has ooh-wooed the dabbing atlas.
Do not ooh-woo the murderous battle machine.
She did it.
Mom.
So it is now sanctified.
Mom, they're ooh-wooing my battle mech.
It's not just a phase, Mom.
It's not just a phase, Mom. The Draconis Combine is great.
Okay, if I were in the room with you, I would slap you right now.
Oh, do we have a Kurita boy in the audience?
No, Kurita sucks. Okay, I'm gonna say something right now, and y'all are gonna hear this in Texas voice, alright?
Oh, please.
Fucking Kurita.
Fucking Kurita.
Fucking Kurita.
There's only one faction that's worse than Kurita, and that's
Kwispy.
Clan Wolf. Yeah, I said it.
Wait, Clan Wolf? I thought you would have said something like Jade Falcon or...
Oh, I mean, actually, you know what? Jade Falcon's up there too. They're a bunch of edgelords with
no,
katanas.
you have angered the Cookie.
Oh.
Cookie likes Clan Wolf.
After what Alex taught me, I think Clan Goliath Scorpion is my favorite.
I'm sorry, but Clan Wolf is like OC do not steal.
The reason I like Clan Goliath Scorpion is when they're picking their mech, they all get unbelievably high, and whichever mech they walk to during their vision quest becomes.
You know what? I think I like Clan Goliath Scorpion now too. Because that sounds like a wonderful way to become a mech warrior. So
they're like full shaman about it, but
yeah, just shaman time in the mech bay. Oh, that's right. I gotta give him his auto cannon. How silly of me.
Force Ghost Bearer, all right.
So knowing my luck, like I would do the whole shaman time ritual, and then I'd like wake up, and it's like, oh fuck, I picked what's a really shit mech?
A Locust?
An Atlas.
Actually, if I picked an Atlas, I'd be like, all right, I did okay. Because Atlas is legitimately my favorite mech.
An imp.
No, you see, you find out you picked a Mad Cat or Timberwolf, given your predilections.
It's Rakshasa.
But the problem is, you got it on mortgage with a 48% interest rate.
You know what? I could see myself being not sober and doing something like that.
He goes, I understand not everyone is as enlightened as me. Cookie.
Look, Tips Fedora. I am at this moment euphoric that I am a Clan Wolf fan. I'm gonna get shanked. I'm gonna get fucking shanked, and it's gonna be like.
It's gonna be awesome, Kwispy, and I totally am. Probably not, maybe, but also definitely going to be one of the people who...
Whacker's going to stab me. He's going to be like, for the watch.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to come back as like, whatever the fuck. Be like, my queen.
We're just going to hire Polish Drone Strike. He's going to come in dressed like Duke Nukem and kill you.
That'd be pretty metal. Just look him right in the eye and be like, Duke Nukem Forever was shit. And then he just shoots me.
Duke Nukem 3D was...
Oh, I'm sure the original games were good, but then you have Duke Nukem Forever, which is just like, hey, let's make this remake and take like 15 years to get it done.
Never played it, but I have heard horrible.
I've seen gameplay of it, and that's enough for me to be like, I'm not playing this. But it's like friends of mine being like, "Oh, how can you hate on this thing?" Because I've seen clips of it.
when I was in high school working for the local, the regional university campus, I was one of my many duties was lab guy, and there were a couple other students who were the lab guys there. And after hours, we would put Duke Nukem 3D and Doom on all the not
hell
all,
yeah.
but on some of the computers and play LAN Duke Nukem 3D and Doom and shit like that. It was so fucking fun.
That's pretty rad. I had my own fun with shit. I mean, first of all, I wish I was more computerly literate, because I'm not. But also, I wish, like, man, that must have been such a fun time to just be doing online gaming, or just gaming in general.
I mean, I grew up pretty kind of, in step with most of the like the evolution of gaming and computing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't exactly in lockstep, but I got my Nintendo when I was like 6 or 7 or something like that.
I'm guessing it was like the original.
Yeah,
NES.
the original NES. I mean, again, it's not exact, but it's pretty damn close.
I mean, my first console was the original Xbox, so I can't really...
You fucking infant.
Listen. That's what my parents got me. And to be honest, at the time I didn't really care. I was like, oh sweet, we actually have a console like game on in the house.
You see,
I don't...
Whacker's first console was Lucius Junius Brutus.
Oh my fucking god.
That was horrible. That was fucking horrible.
I don't even know what to say to
That
other
was
than
horrible.
good. You know what? I'm gonna play New Vegas later, and I'm gonna shoot some Legion just because of that. Not that you really need a reason to shoot the Legion.
Itamu has asked for 5 squats with a redeem.
You do it.
What, are we playing Deep Rock?
I'm healthy and definitely about the same size as Whacker, despite not.
Hey! I wasn't saying that I was not bigger than you. I was just trying to suggest that I'm not that much bigger than you.
What is your Discord tag, Storm?
Oh, I want to hear this.
It says horse doubled.
Yeah, that's something that can be blamed on the Kung Fu movie night.
Oh,
You need to watch more Kung Fu movies with
Yeah. Oh.
You know, sometimes when I'm drawing mechs, I'm just like, what's the color scheme for this? And then I realize it's BattleTech, so it could literally be whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Shit,
and it's like both good and also like, I wish I had a color scheme.
Yeah, this has definitely got like Power Rangers like pose vibe to it.
Alright, well, I guess he's a Power Ranger now, so. I don't remember off the top of my head what dabbing looks like. Wow. Doesn't that make me sound like an old
I mean,
man?
you're
What's
close.
this dabbing the kids are into? Back in my day, dabs was something we smoked.
Oh, Chris.
I mean, if you want to know what it's like to cough up a lung.
Anyways, I need to get going for work, so you guys have a good one.
Have
All
fun.
right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye all.
Bye.
Oh. Color schemes are hard. No, they're not hard, just like, I gotta think about this part.
Yeah, definitely you thinking is a good idea.
I, I'll be honest. If I do anything with my drawing, it's overthink it. I mean, shit posting here notwithstanding, because
The
we're just having
posting,
fun.
the posting of shit and shit related content.
Yeah, I sell shit post and shit post accessories. I'm king of the hill, man of mound.
It ain't got no shit post in it.
I'll tell you what, there.
We need to figure out how we're going to do that, though. If we're going to do like Kwispy does computers and Whacker does. Kwispy and Storm do computers and Whacker does art.
Or Freaky Friday stream, yeah. Yes. Actually, that looks more like he's like spraying something out of there than a laser beam.
He's doing the ectoplasm thing from Ghostbusters.
It's Command and Conquer Generals. He's spraying anthrax at people, which for some reason looks like Mountain Dew.
No, it's Tiberium.
Yeah, there we go. Tiberium. Tiberium exposure detected.
Is that what's wrong with you, Kwispy?
Oh. Ooh, actually, I wouldn't mind drawing something Command and Conquer related right now.
All right, I need to take dishes downstairs. I will BRB 1 second here.
Oh, it's fine. And it's just me. As soon as I remember how to pull up the actual chat, I can stare at people. Peace. Oh, there we go. Oh god, I hear my own voice. There we go. Alright. Now I'm going to actually draw something. And, well, now I'm thinking of Command and Conquer, so I want to draw... I'm going to draw the Nod's soldier helmet from Tiberian Sun, because I always thought that was really cool looking. And I'm actually going to use reference this time, because I haven't been doing that for any of these. I don't know if that came across or not. But contrary to my shitposting, I actually can do some really detailed work. Not to make it seem like I'm just always shitposting, but it's more fun that way. Enhance. Ah, yes. There we go. I was always more a fan of the Brotherhood of Nod. They had the cooler shit. Like cyborgs and lasers. Do not draw Tanya. No, we're not getting that in that safe of work around here. Okay. Looking at this, it makes me realize that there's so many bad guys that have like the Stahlhelm look to their armor, which I get why they would do that. It's just kind of funny, but it does look really good. So I don't know if anyone here has gone from like digital drawing to traditional drawing over the course of whatever, but man, it can be jarring sometimes. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Werlin?
I figured I'd come in and harass you.
Oh, that's fine. Whacker's been doing a good job of that so far. Except he had to go take his dishes downstairs like the goblin he is.
Yeah.
Figured I'd actually draw something more, I guess, constructive for a change. Based off of games.
Alright.
I always thought of you as being sort of the
now,
Mandalorian Boba Fett helmet.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's to be fair, it's a good look, so I can see why there's so many different shows or games or whatever that reference that look.
It's a Wookiee.
Indeed.
Hello, Wookiee. How does the Wookiee this fine afternoon?
Oh, doing okay. Stream went well this morning.
Did you stream
That's
time
good.
at Sandrock?
Yep.
Okay.
Ours got off to a little bit of a rough start, but we fixed it. Turns out Discord no likey audio.
Kwispy, you are also like the world's biggest nincompoop when it comes to computers, too.
I wouldn't say I'm the worst, but I'm definitely have issues with it.
You are world class, like bad with computers.
No.
You are, Kwispy.
I at least can navigate my way around shit and sort of figure it out.
Yeah, definitely you can, for sure.
Look, I would argue that there's certain places where there's people that are bigger nonsense with technology than I am.
No, there definitely are, but what I'm saying is you are a world class nincompoop when it comes to computers, Kwispy.
I can be, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's the Kwispy, though.
Get me. I just got sent a video I need to watch later. It's Law Enforcement Introduction to Satanic Cults. It's a 90s video.
Okay.
Oh, that's a classic.
Cookie does have a very fair point. This is of your generation, which Cookie, I would argue that makes it even worse because of how, like, Kwispy's like what, like 15, something like that. Like him and No Talk are about the same age. So these youngins being worse with computers, it's bad, man.
My first computer had Windows 95 on it.
Okay, I feel old.
Sorry.
My first computer had like DOS 4. Actually, no, I think the Apple IIe was the first one.
Yeah, that's the first one I owned was an Apple II.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't really own many Macs because most all the like the business software and stuff was all on PCs, so that was like the only Mac we ever owned. What?
So like nature intended. I'm not a fan of Mac computers. I've used them. I'm not a fan of them.
I cannot stand. The main thing is the interface. I cannot stand how the Apple OS works.
You know what my favorite thing is about how you cannot make storage devices communicate between Macs and PCs because Macs have to be difficult. Because I had an external hard drive I wanted to plug into a Mac for schoolwork, and because fun thing is that apparently, according to my professors in school, Mac was the industry standard for computers. And I'll tell you what, your boy was not about to buy a fucking Mac computer. I had a PC laptop that I got from my parents as a graduation gift, for one, and for two, I wanted to game on that shit. I didn't want to just do, schoolwork on it. Besides, we had a lab I could come into for that anyway. But yeah,
I guess I went to a strange school because my college had no Macs in the entire campus.
Oh, they're lucky.
I think it depends on the university and the size of it.
Probably the curriculum too, a bit, I would wager.
Most any large university at a state level is going to have the university I went to.
Oh yeah, I went to a state school.
Yeah, they had everything. It was like Windows, Mac, Solaris, Linux. You name it. They
Temple
had
OS.
No, Temple OS was not part of it, Kwispy.
That would have been amazing. Temple OS it's a
I don't know how spicy this would be, but I feel like Wookiee, I feel like a stream where if we could get Squick to install Temple OS and take a drive through it.
Oh dear God.
Would be
No, that's already been asked.
Oh.
Is
it too spicy or what?
I don't remember the list of expressions used, but
I'm sure
covering it in curry paste would probably have made it mild.
I shall bug Squick.
Oh my god. Temple OS stream. Oh god, that's the stream that you had me try to figure out computer stuff on, is Temple OS.
Oh no, that would be bad, Kwispy.
Yeah, no, that'd be like you are trapped in a labyrinth and no one will hear your screams. I only tend to like skim the surface of that shit because I watched the Down the Rabbit Hole video on Temple OS, but my god. It really begs the question, is schizophrenia insanity, or do they just see something that we don't? Because the guy sounded like a real genius until, things got bad.
I don't think Squick has ever really gotten mad, per se. I've heard him fail, like, we've all seen him fail his sanity check once or twice. But
Well, that's a bit different than, what have you. Ah, shit. I forgot those were on two separate layers. Hmm. It's so funny with like Command and Conquer. It's like in multiple games, but they'll have just random weapons as whatever. Like in Tiberian Sun, it's like you literally have the pulse rifle from Aliens as like supposed to be the standard issue weapon of the GDI infantry, because you see it in like cutscenes. They're just holding one, and it's not edited in any way, so you're like, oh, this isn't, from Alien. It's legitimately like the same weapon and all.
It's very similar, but also you have to remember at that time, the U.S. Army was actually looking at a rifle that looked similar to be the next service rifle.
Yes. The XM8 and the XM29. I remember those quite well. I saw those as a kid. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, we're getting future guns. This is going to be so cool. And then it got older and it was like,
college.
Oh.
I handled one in college.
An XM8?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How was that?
It felt like cheap plastic.
It probably was cheap plastic. Very fitting.
Yeah, they brought some of those to my ROTC unit. They figured a whole bunch of rednecks would do something with them.
Alright.
Just turns into Planet of the Apes now.
Night Owl, pick a number between 1 and 20.
Oh no. I'm scared. Okay, this is kind of shit, but I think I got it sort of looking like the picture.
Hey, Rage Toaster. We do not blurple on stream, sir.
What?
Rage Toaster is blurpling in chat. We do not blurple on stream.
Rage, go eat your chunky peanut butter with your hands out of the jar like the Philistine that you are. Give me shit earlier because I'm creamy peanut butter eater.
Oh God, we're not gonna have the.
Oh no, we're getting back. We're getting back into this.
Dude,
Let's go.
16. All right, here we go.
Uh-oh.
11. It was less than. So, Night Owl, you play P3.
Persona 3.
Persona 3R, I think.
I guess. I don't know. I never really played any of those games.
Yeah, man.
I'm not really a JRPG guy.
Of course you're not.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I used to be more into anime than I am now, but just yeah. College kind of changed that.
Oh no, the horrors is back.
Oh no.
Yeah, whereas college actually made my anime addiction worse.
Ah, I guess we had different circles of people that we interacted with, because some of the people I met in college is the reasons why I don't like anime as much anymore.
Well, you have to also remember, I was in college when Final Fantasy VII released.
Oh, that's right. You were in the era of anime that was actually good.
Yes.
So was I. I was
Before-
a freshman when.
Yeah, no, see, I was in the era of things like Fairy Tail, and that is literally one of the most dog shit animes I've ever had the displeasure of watching. And I'm sorry if you like that and you're in chat, but your opinion is wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, opinions from Kwispy.
I'm going to say this. I will watch Fairy Tail over the Aiko experiment anytime.
I don't want to know what that is, because that just sounds like all sorts of bad.
It's an angry Kwispy, though.
I'm sorry, man. I saw like 2 episodes of Fairy Tail because my roommate was watching it one time, and the episode I saw just made me hate it immediately, because it was basically this guy was like jumping into lava to save these girls from falling into it. Already very dramatic, and of course, they make it as dramatic as they do, like every stereotypical anime, where the girls sound like they're mice that are caught in a glue trap, in terms of their emotional volume, and the guy's being all dramatic, being like, ugh! And then, he goes in lava, right? And you're like, okay, so they finally had a dramatic death in this show, because it's just been all cutesy and anime tropey. It's like in every other episode. Nope. He gets saved by some fucking clock guy, just pulled out of the lava. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Storm, I feel like Kwispy needs to get rolled into this.
No.
Into what?
I am very incredibly picky when it comes to the anime that I will watch. I'm just going to say that straight up. Like, I tell you one that I do like. Well, I'll tell you 2, because one's of course you would like that one. It's got giant robots in it. But Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans is a great series. And I'll fully admit that as much as I love Gundam, there's plenty of the series that are just kind of like in those anime tropes. But that's one. And one that I actually like that I'm very surprised that I kind of like is Madoka Magica, which is basically Full Metal Jacket meets Sailor Moon. At least that's how I view it.
I get it.
Because, yeah.
Most everything I watch tends to be your standard, like, superhero and or hero type stuff. So, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Gundam.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been watching a new one on Netflix that's actually kind of fun. It's and I forget the actual name, but I call it How to Eat Your Way Through a Dungeon.
Oh no. Is this the story of Light, Tom?
No, it's a story of a bunch of adventurers who get lost and are penniless in a dungeon and start cooking the monsters.
Oh God. So they were
And
probably like Hannibal Lecter to those guys.
It actually gives recipes that you could change the ingredients slightly and make real stuff.
Oh wow, nice.
So instead of Beholder, it's, made out of, like, chicken in real life.
I
Yeah.
love Beholder. It's delicious.
I like the draconic spare ribs, personally.
I like Beholder. It's delicious. Don't ask, or if you don't believe me, ask the dishes.
And the dwarf is not much of a fighter, so he turned this hereditary adamantine item into a large wop.
Alright, that's doing it smartly.
Doubles as a shield.
See? Dwarves are smart. They multi-class. Ah, shit. I'm drawing the wrong layer. I did it. I said the line in the movie. No, I don't want Persona shit, Nina. Oh god. I remember hearing somebody playing Persona from the other room and just hearing the audio alone, I'm just like, I don't like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, there's just a lot of anime that is not my taste.
Well, technically, Persona's a video game, although there is an anime of it now. So
It's anime styled.
this is true.
And I don't want to make it sound like I don't like anime completely, because there's definitely stuff I do like. Like I said, I'm just very picky about it.
It's like anything else. You take some, you leave some.
Yep. Like I'll absolutely watch some Studio Ghibli. Maybe that's basic bitch shit. I don't fucking care. It's good. It's good. It's good animation. Nausicaa and the Valley Wind is an awesome movie.
It is.
Studio Ghibli is always good stuff, and with
I-
Cookie having just gone through Ni no Kuni, which is Studio Ghibli.
I'll be right back.
But as we all know, the top weeb in this room is Whacker.
Ah,
There, he just woke up after years of binge watching One Piece.
There is 2 decades worth of One Piece.
Something like that. It started when I was a sophomore or junior in high school, so that would put it around 21, 22 years.
Alright. So I think I know what I'm going to draw next. Since we're talking anime, I'm going to draw Whacker as an anime girl. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually going to draw... No, I'm actually going to draw something fun. I'm going to draw my favorite mobile suit. Or at least try to do it the best I can given the time frame we got left here. I'm going to draw the Tall Geese.
Ah, that's a classic.
Yeah. It also helps because I have the model on my desk too. But Tall Geese has been my favorite mobile suit ever since I discovered Gundam. And really, there's been some other good ones that I really like, but it's a classic to me.
Tall Geese is a great Gundam. Well,
You're technically not wrong.
It's a proto-Gundam. It's not really a Gundam proper.
I was a Gundam before it was cool.
I've lost track of which Gundam is in which anymore.
There's a lot of them.
So Tall Geese fits into a category of Gundams for which there are 1 or 2 for every series, which is it's piloted by the man in the metal mask.
Yeah.
So it's the Gundam Wing version of that.
Yeah. And
I only watched the first season of the first series and then 2 others randomly throughout, so
I'll say that Gundam Wing is a slog to watch, not being a kid, because it's just very much a lot of... okay, I'll admit that it's been a while since I've watched it, but I rewatched the series when I was, a teenager, and I just remember it being very much like Kojima levels of, if Hideo Kojima wrote War and Peace, it would be very similar to Gundam Wing.
I will say that I give Gundam Wing the benefit of the doubt on that one because it was from the era of very stunted translation.
Oh, God.
Like when you think about the voice acting of the time, a lot of them weren't in the same room. They didn't have beat measurers to work with each other.
Yeah.
So a lot of it
I'm
was
sure the translations weren't the greatest too.
Because in the Japanese, it reads pretty smoothly. The English, though, it's these are all individually good voice actors, and their lines are individually good voice acting. This isn't good overall voice acting.
Yeah.
I will admit, there is one Gundam that I really like.
Yeah.
but it's bloody expensive to get one.
Which is it?
The Gundam Heavy Arms special.
The custom one? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite Gundam, and also my buddy Heliad from the Aux. So
Or
I don't know if
Grim
he's watching the
Reaper.
stream or not. Oh, the Death Scythe Hell. That one's a good one too. But yeah, the Heavy Arms custom. I want that so bad, but it's a premium kit, so it's like good luck getting one in the States.
I just found one on eBay.
How much was it?
144.
Yep. Yep, that sounds about right. That's
Well, considering
yeah.
the other one I'm looking at that's almost the same kit is 1,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And I thought it was bad when Legos got expensive. Holy crap.
Well, the heavy, well, okay, the cheaper one is the red one, whereas the expensive one's the blue one.
Okay, yeah, the blue one is Heavy Arms Custom, which is the one that was in Endless Waltz.
These are both Heavy Arms custom.
Oh, I know. I know the ones you're talking about, which I'm surprised that the Master Grade Heavy Arms is as much as it is, but because I was able to see that. Maybe it's a specific one from P Bandai, I don't know. But I know that, and the Endless Waltz version, which is the blue one, I was always referred to as Heavy Arms Custom, but maybe
Well,
that's just me.
because this
but-
is the red. Okay, the other one is the red one that's got, instead of dual Gatling guns on the arms and dual Gatling guns on the shoulders, it's quad pack Gatling guns on the arms and missile packs on the shoulders.
Yeah, that's the custom one.
Well, that one's the red one.
Oh, mm-hmm. So, send me a picture of that. I want to see. Maybe I'm thinking of something different, because quad Gatling guns is what the blue version was. Which, good lord, if there's anyone watching the stream right now that doesn't know Gundam, they're going to be so confused.
I just looked it up, and apparently there's one called Event Limit where he has quads on each arm and a whole bunch of missile launchers.
I think there's one that basically has that gun crucifix from Trigun,
There you go. It's so full of mercy.
which is just like, my god, America.
Yeah.
Okay, that is different than. Okay, that is definitely different from what I was thinking. That's significantly
Yeah, that's the
more
one
gun.
I was thinking of.
That's like if you hit it with a wrench from TF2 and upgraded it to a Tier 3 Sentry. Like, that's about what it looks like. Which is surprising considering that, the Heavy Arms Custom and Endless Waltz has 4 Gatling guns and a bunch of other missiles and Gatling guns.
Yeah. But one guy I don't have any idea where he got it. But it was a actual, hey, I got this sent to me from Japan.
Yeah.
Because he was over there for a while and sent it back. A combo, that Heavy Arms, but with the scythe.
Ooh. That sounds pretty wild.
Another 2 fun suits from Wing were Mercurius and V8.
The Tolgis Jr. and Tolgis the Third.
Yeah, well,
No, I'm
pseudo and sort of, yes.
I'm giving shit. I mean, they're literally the Tolgis 2 and Tolgis 3, which gets really interesting later on, because they don't really look that different, other than paint scheme, head, and, weapons loadout, but...
Well, and one has like a more feathered mohawk thing, whereas the other has the more like Roman mohawk.
Yeah, one's... Like, the original one had, like, the more Greek, like, Centurion helmet to it. 2 had the more Gundam head, and 3 was... It had, like, a sort of beak thing to it, but it also had a pretty kick-ass weapon with that beam cannon.
Yes. Yeah, no, Mercurius and V8 were the 2 test suits that they had.
Yeah. I figured that's what you meant, was those 2. But...
Yeah.
I actually... I do want to get another Gundam kit here soon. The only thing is, I'm kind of hesitant to do it because it's like $80, and it's the master grade of the Sinanju from Gundam Unicorn.
Let me look
which
that one up again because I haven't watched
yeah.
Unicorn yet.
Yeah, it's it's like your typical like Red Comet.
Yeah, it's the
Bad guy suit.
Epion of that series.
Kinda, yeah.
The dragon
Which
mech or the
yeah.
I'm going to kill everyone mech.
Oh yeah, it destroys a lot of mobile suits in that series. I have the well, I have the real grade Suzabi, which is the predecessor to that I put together a couple months ago, and that turned out good. But I really want to get this, and I'll tell you why I want to get this, and it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I'm getting it so I can actually have it and not have fucked it up like the first time, because I originally did get the Master Grade Suzabi as a gift for Christmas the one year, and it was when I was pretty new to Gunpla and I didn't know what I was doing, so I did a lot of things to that, and I broke pieces on it, and I've always wanted to kind of have a redo of it. And I'm kicking myself because a couple months ago, I was at Hobby Lobby of all places, and it turns out they sell Gundam models, and they had that on sale for like $40. It was like a 50% off sale, and I didn't get it because I wanted a different suit. I was like, oh, I'm sure this will be here later, and it's not, and I'm just like, damn it.
Yeah, there's one kit, and I know it's not a Gundam, but that I've always wanted to get, and it's rarer than Gundam.
Oh yeah?
A Robotech beta suit.
Ooh, from the what? It was like the Invid, wasn't it? Something like
It's
that.
in Invid, but it's then there's the really rare one that I want. That's from I can't think of it now. It's where
the beta suit was like the add-on to the Veritech fighter, wasn't it?
Well, the beta is a separate fighter.
Yeah.
That can link with the alpha or be its own.
Yeah, it was like the heavy weapons thing. Yeah. Which that would be pretty cool to have. I wouldn't mind having the Skull one from the original Robotech. Or I guess it's
I have it somewhere.
Nice. Yeah, I used to have a figure of it, but unfortunately it kind of broke because it was like the best quality. But Robotech was a pretty fun one because I mean you got transforming fighter jets. What's not to love? Other than like if you're an aeronautical engineer and you're just like that's not how that works.
Yeah. This is the beta from Robotech Sentinels.
Yes, that's the series name.
It's the one that they canceled after 4 episodes.
Oh dang.
I still need to watch Witch from Mercury.
I hear it's good. I haven't really watched it myself, other than maybe a few clips just to see what it was like. I did get the one model kit from it. Yeah, that was like the most recent series they did.
Well, no, Robotech Love Live Alive came out 10 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Or wait, is that the one that's supposed to be like a prequel?
I have no idea. Probably.
Because I think I know there was one that they did where it was like more CGI than anything. Which, to be fair, it's not saying like the original Robotech had great quality animation.
So,
well, for when it came out.
For when it came out, yes, but in retrospect, it's like, okay, you can see they reused a lot of cells and things. A lot of...
You guys are jumping between, BattleTech and Robotech and Gundam.
They're the same!
Well, just reminded me of a great moment in our BattleTech campaign that we do on Sundays, where at the end of so-called Season 1 of the campaign, Zero had our ship misjump. We were in BattleTech and our ship misjumps, and we end up in, the Terra system, so we're like, okay, well, let's get our bearings, and we realize there's, no comm chatter that we can recognize. And we realize that it's because all of the comm chatter is being done by short band radio and not by, whatever goes on in BattleTech. And we turn on the thing, and the first thing we hear is, We, the Principality of Xeon, declare war against the criminals of the Earth sphere.
Wait.
And so for our season finale, it was, some Battletech pilots accidentally jumped into Universal Sentry Gundam.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, that sounds fun. Second of all, I'm going to be a major, well, actually, moment right now and say that the radio communication doesn't work necessarily in Mobile Suit Gundam because Minovsky particles scramble it.
And there's probably something to that. I'm remembering it from a very, this was just fun.
I just had to say it because I'm just like, that's...
And
it's
so
like,
Zero Paladin, who was running the session, used, what do you call it, Megamech to build Zaku's.
Oh my god. That must have been fun.
It was fun.
Now, I have to plug the campaign I've got going, because we did something almost the same.
Oh, please.
Well, we were raiding Liao Space, and had a AC-20 Irby pilot that we captured. And he starts ranting about things quite often. Because...
It's Draconis Combine.
Well, no.
You said Capellans.
It's far worse than that.
Oh.
You see, his name is Click Clack, son of Griglak.
Oh my god.
And his father's friend, the Psyker, was showing off, and he fell through this endless space and ended up on the planet Liao.
No.
Where he became a mech warrior.
No.
Also, that moment when your well actually gets well actually, as Night Owl points out, the Minovsky particle was not introduced and was added in Dark Age.
Wait. No, I'm talking about Mobile Suit Gundam.
I know, we're being ridiculous.
I'm so confused. I'm like, what are you saying? See,
but
the problem is he's trying to shitpost
what's
on
even
me,
more
and I'm just
broken?
like,
okay, I see. I read that wrong. I thought he was saying that it wasn't added till a later Gundam series, but he was joking that it's in the Dark Age part of Battletech.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I thought he said. I was just like, wait a minute. Dark Age isn't Gundam.
Yeah, what's even more broken, though, is this character is now Mad Duck's CO. Or XO.
Oh god, now I'm just imagining a Gundam series in which the 5 pilots are Squick, Mad Ducks, Cookie Mama.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I am all here for that, because that sounds wonderful.
Squick's Gundam is all built around verbally flashbanging people.
Yeah, it's like Heavy Arms, but rather than like guns and missiles falling out, it's just speakers. And he just starts laying down your mama jokes.
Cookie, I hope you're taking notes.
Cookie's Gundam has a leash that she keeps the other 4 all on.
I hope that Gundam has some really big arms to hold all of them.
Oh, Rail, you are clearly the guy in the metal mask for this Gundam series.
Wait, isn't that guy's whole like character arc? The Iron Mask guy's like, I got cucked, so I'm going to start a war.
It depends on which one, because like if it's Char
Aznable,
he has like some pretty legit, shit got fucked.
Okay.
If it's Zex Marquise, it's like, I understand you, but you were kind of wrong about this one.
Okay, no.
If it's some of the other ones, some of them get a little.
Yeah, what I'm referring to is in Gundam F90, I think, is it, or it's F91? I think it's F91, but I could be wrong about that. But the main bad guy, whose name is Iron Mask, starts this whole war and like decides to like take over, whatever the fuck, because his wife basically cucked him. Like, legitimately, he even talks about it to his subordinates. He's like, yes, I got cucked, and it made me the man that I am today.
Now I'm just imagining Diggs as the I'm sure God would understand the steps we're taking character.
Yeah. This is
I'm sure Tex would understand our actions here today.
He says as he slowly pushes, or like turns the portrait of Tex, El Presidente Tex around as he lights the flamethrower. I'm gonna get yelled at later for that. I just. It's like, no, Mama, please.
And this is why you guys all joined the Word of Blake?
Yeah, yes, praise Blake. Wait, where are my
But
pit vipers?
text in his mysterious Gundam. What gave you the right to play games badly? God gave me the right. Fires and blows up like the wrong teammate.
I meant to do that, and he just leaves.
Oh, I've got to finish that GIF sometime. There's a chain of burgers out here called Blake's Whataburger.
Oh,
What a Blaker.
And I want to turn it into, something Word of Blake.
Also, somebody, Mr. Ninja Turtle, brings up a good idea of Helzakar because we don't have enough wrestling Gundams.
Yeah, you know what? You make a good point. You know who my favorite wrestling Gundam is? Megas XLR.
Yes.
Big giant
Giant
robots.
All right, guys,
I
I apologize. I need to jump off stream here, so I'm going to
Oh,
leave the three of
good.
you to help.
And I will actually have to go here also because now the actual time for me to.
Oh, that's
go
fine.
be picking up
We're
birds.
almost. It's almost over anyway, so you guys do what you need to do. Thanks for being part of it. Oh, okay, just leave before I finish my comments.
Well, you all
that
have
would
fun
be
today,
funny, though.
Yeah.
and you all be good to each other.
Megas shows
I don't
up
know.
in Gundam.
I would love that.
That would be...
Because you got this of course, because they're like a teenager kid just like giving this big dramatic speech, and then he just gets like suplexed off a skyscraper because it's Megas. God, that show is
Megas would just... But imagine if they gave Megas and Kiva got her way for like a day with the armory on a Gundam factory.
Oh no. It would be pretty bad. They would cram us. They would cram like so much firepower into Megas.
It would be funny.
Oh no, it'd be great. I'd want to see that, but it'd be bad for anyone that has to fight them. Just like, what does this do? And they just nuke half a city. Which,
Especially if he
that
goes to
basically
the
happens.
alternate control panel.
The Dance Dance Revolution one.
Yes.
Oh
The
no.
DDR pad.
It's so funny watching it again, like as an adult, because there's just so much shit that I didn't catch as a kid. Like, Bruce Campbell voicing the Elvis Presley floating head, whatever the fuck his name was, which is so great.
What's sad
Man.
is you can't legally buy copies of that.
I know, it's so stupid.
It's like, okay, come on.
legalese
You're
bullshit.
sitting on a gold mine. If you would just release DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever, you'd sell 10,000 of them the first day.
I would love to be able to. Well, first of all, I would love to own a physical copy of Megas. Second of all, I would love it to come back. Okay, I definitely gave the tall geese a very broad chest, but that's okay, because he's very Chad. It's the Chad geese now. Now I need to color it.
Yes, that would be funny. Die Hard with Gundams.
Oh, I like the sound. Wait, isn't that just BattleTech? No. Ah! Oh man, that would be pretty great. You just like, so wait, which Gundam steps in glass and has bloody feet for the rest of the movie?
That would have to be the main character for the first series.
Oh, that's right. We're doing arcs because it's Gundam. So imagine Die Hard, but it's like 50 episodes long for the first season. Die Hard 2 is the second season.
Nothing dies hard like Gundam Wing.
Eh. Then there's also G Gundam, which is just like so. Oh god, it's got more cheese in it than a nacho bar. It's great.
I forget which one is it that they went chibi.
Oh, that was SD Gundam, which as a kid I liked that, and then I got older. I was like, oh, this was definitely
This was definitely choices. Choices were made.
yeah. I tried watching it when I was older, and I couldn't. It was just too much.
I was older when it came out and went, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch that either. Oh, damn it. Eye patch tool or not eye patch. I have a tool to put eye patches on people. I think that's just called an ice pick. I meant to say eyedropper tool, because eyedropper tool is it's funny, I actually have a button on my stylus that's hooked up to it, but basically you can just tap, your mouse and it'll select whatever color you have there, and then now that's the color palette you're working with. Which is all well and good until you actually accidentally hit the button while you're in the middle of drawing something, and then it goes from the line color you want into something completely different. The artist struggle is real. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding.
Talked about having a BPL OnlyFans.
What? I want to know what those videos are like.
No, it'd be the picture of whatever dish Doctor Who's cooking.
Oh, okay. I would subscribe.
Picture of whatever gun Tex is tinkering with. The picture of whatever the Free Merrick Workshop is painting this month.
One of the tiers is just like you get sent a BPL meme with zero context. It's like, what in the world?
No, I thought we decided, Cookie, that there would be absolutely no skin. So Aloe's feet do not count.
Well, if he dips them in hot wax, does that still count as skin? Because there's wax over it, technically.
I don't want to know.
Did your parents ever have one of those hot wax melters growing up, or is that just a me thing?
Well, I had access to one as a physical trainer, but...
Because there's scented ones you can get, and my mom had those growing up.
Oh,
and,
the little ones. I was talking about the big one that you could cast body parts in.
Holy shit, that's a thing? Can I get one of those off of Amazon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because when I was doing my studies, we actually had an athlete that was allergic to their own sweat, and so they had to have paraffin put over parts of their body before games.
Oh my god. That's wild.
But that's a completely different story.
Yeah. The reason I brought up the hot wax thing was because we used to just stick our fingers in that when we were bored. Because my mom just had it just sitting out in the kitchen. So
yeah,
my
no,
friends
Cookie actually sold those for a while.
Oh wow. I mean, I suppose they work well enough and they're safer than candles, but it's just I see one of those and I'm just I want to stick my finger in that and just peel off.
Yes, exactly, Cookie.
Yeah, it's probably better we had those. Actually, no, we did have actual candles, which is funny because my dad's a fireman, or he was a volunteer fireman. He still does it to a degree, but much less so now, because he's older now. But so many house fires are caused by candles, so he was very much not a fan of us having a lot of candles at home, because yeah, you can see what happens with that.
Oh yeah, I'm just I see what happens with with Cookie whenever a large candle is freshly lit around her.
It's like eyes roll back like a shark, black like a doe's eyes.
Oh no, she hasn't singed her hair in a while, so it's good.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's that kind of party. I'm honestly surprised I haven't set myself on fire as many times as I would have expected.
Yeah, don't remind me. I have.
Yeah, don't play Roman candle tag.
Oh no. I was knocking a guy out of the way who was falling into a burn pit and fell into it myself.
Oh, that's even worse. You weren't having fun while you were doing it.
I got second and third degree burns over 60% of my hand.
Holy shit, that doesn't sound good.
I was going into shock and had to direct the folks as to how to do the, first aid on myself and then how to drive to the hospital.
Okay. I have a somewhat legitimate question. Can you put that on a resume if you're a doctor? It's like, I am able to give medical directions under duress. Source.
Well, as someone who trained as a field medic, yes.
Yeah, you're able to operate under pressure. I would imagine that's probably, it's like, hey, I can do that. That's good to know.
I literally treated my own injuries when I had, second and third degree burns on my own hand.
It's definitely more than most people can do. I feel like if I had second degree burns on my hands, all that I would be thinking is fuck, my hand, fuck. Although, I did get shot in the eyebrow with a Roman candle, just kind of laugh it off. Only realizing as I got older that I could have lost an eye to that. What's that phrase? Pray your mistakes are not so painful or something like that? Sometimes you learn lessons the hard way, I guess.
Indeed.
It's like, as a kid, I learned very quickly, do not touch the hot curling iron that your mom has out, because you will burn yourself.
Yeah, but, Silvadine is a miracle thing. You can't even see the burn scars anymore.
I don't know if I had access to that as a kid. I wish I had, because that would have helped a lot.
Well, otherwise my entire hand would look like I was Johnny Tremaine.
Yeah, you'd be like the one guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark who gets his hand burned with the medallion or whatever.
Yeah, except worse than that.
Oh yeah, probably way more horrific looking.
Every one of my fingers look like a ballpark hot dog that had fallen into the charcoal.
Ooh, oh, that's not good at all. I'm trying to think. See, my worst injuries thankfully have not been burns. It's mostly just been like I had to go to the hospital and get stitches once because I caught my knuckle on a rusty nail going up some steps and tripping. And thankfully, I haven't had anything that serious. My brother did break his arm when we were growing up, and he was in the hospital so long he was able to see the entirety of the Lord of the Rings extended cut, which is so fun.
I guess I do that, once a year usually.
Well, the difference is you're actually sitting down to watch it, not just there against your will, because your arm is broken and the doctor's taking forever. I feel like I should sit down and watch the extended cut, though. That does sound pretty awesome. It's just a lot for me to want to sit down and watch movies like that.
Well, I do it over 3 days.
Yeah, I feel like you have to, don't you?
Oh no, I've done it all 3 in one day.
Oh my god.
Of course, I've done the entirety of the extended cut of the Gettysburg miniseries in a day.
Oh, that's a big that's a long series too.
But I do that because I enjoy it.
Yeah. There we
Aha,
go.
I have been discovered.
Now he has jet exhaust coming off. Not my finest work, but definitely not a bad rough doodle. And it's something that's actually not super cursed, so I'd say that's not a bad way to end the stream.
Not bad at all. I just have been discovered by one of my cats, and I'm trying to keep him off the keyboard.
Yeah, you're gonna be trapped otherwise.
Because he likes to play with the keyboard.
Yeah. As cats do. Thankfully, my cat, she's not too keen on hopping up on my desk. At least not at the moment. That could change in the future.
Oh, I had the other cat under my feet during my stream this morning.
Nice. Yeah, she'll come in and like look wander in here, but she doesn't tend to want to stick around. She more likes to sit on the couch with her mom and just cuddle. Ah. Yeah, cool. Well, I think we're ready to end the stream here, unless you want to keep going a bit longer. But it is.
I actually had to be productive today. Today is laundry.
Yeah, that's important too, and I'm probably gonna do some dinner stuff. So, thank you everybody for joining us today. Sorry for the early rough start, but we got things going in a decent direction. I hope you all enjoyed. So yeah, you guys all have a good one. Take it easy.
And remember, stick around in half hour or so. Cookie's going to be on.
Yes, Cookie will be on, and we'll have even more fun then. But until then, see you later.